Hello, YouTube. Tonight I'm going to be talking about everybody needs a job. I'm going to talk about some of my experiences on some of the jobs I've had. Okay, my first experience is I was working at a plant and I was supposed to be learning. This was my first night. And Miss Karen felt some type of way because they took her off of making boxes. Miss Karen's wanted to make them boxes. So, in the midst of her showing me everything, she kept talking about them boxes, but she wasn't really showing me anything. So, Miss Karen, when it's time for her to show me things, Miss Karen didn't show me nothing. She didn't show me how to hang a bird. She didn't show me how to bag the birds. It was a lot of stuff Miss Karen didn't show me. So by the end of the night, I'm talking to my supervisor and he was like, well, Miss Karen showed you everything? I said, no, she didn't. I said, Miss Karen was upset about those boxes. Miss Karen was not studying that job. So to make a long story short, on that job, Miss Karen didn't give two flying puppies, whether I learned it or not. Okay, this is when I was an essential worker at a store. Y'all, this guy came in. He was so nice. He was trying to finesse me through the whole conversation. And I was like, okay, he nice. I said, he up to something. So while he was shopping, I was looking. And the whole time I was looking while he was shopping, he didn't do nothing. But y'all, by the time he made it to go out the door, I seen his stomach was big. And I said, ho, you can't go out that door. And he was like, why not? I said, because your stomach wasn't that big when you first came in. And so he was trying to get me to believe that his stomach was. But I told him, I said, if you don't put it back, I'm calling the police. To make a long story short, y'all, he put it back. Okay. My other story is I was a supervisor for a cleaning service. Yep. I had this young lady that were working with two other young ladies that were basically taking advantage of her. So y'all, this was a big building and this girl was trying to clean all these rooms by herself because what they would do would come in, clock in, and leave her and tell her what she had to do, which was their job and hers. Okay? So the girl got tired of it, which anybody would. So she gets into contact with me. And me and her talk. And I said, okay, well, let them know on this date that I will be there waiting on them, so we can see who's doing what. So y'all, they they really didn't give two flying puppies because guess what? They didn't come on the time that I told them to meet me there. So I waited. That's one thing they didn't know about me. I will wait. And I waited for them, y'all. Baby, I waited for them. And they took like the whole night to make it to their job. And so when they came, guess what, y'all? Elle made them do their job. And girls and boys, baby, they were talking about quitting. They didn't want to be there no more because they had to work. But this is your job. It was okay when this young lady was doing it, but now that y'all have to do y'all own job, they didn't care nothing about it. So to make a long story short, I worked those young ladies. I made them do what they were supposed to do. And guess what? They quit too. And I wasn't mad because guess what? I got work out of them finally. Okay, my last story is, y'all, I was working at the prison. A job that you got to constantly pray and ask God to be with you on. Okay? So this one particular day, I was working in Housing Unit 6. I was on the Delta Zone, which is a pretty crunk zone. So, to make a long story short, I had this inmate that did not care for me. And I was okay with that. I spoke to him. I treated him like somebody, but I didn't care. Because he didn't like me because I made them close their doors. And that's a whole nother story. I had to tell you about that. So he sits at the table with me this day and tells me that how would I feel if he gave me a shake? And in my mind, I was like, Lord, I don't know what it is, but please give me what to say. So I told him, I said, you can give me that shake, but when you give it to me, I'm gonna give it back to you and I'm gonna warm it up. And that was the good Lord kicking in, y'all, because I did not know what to say to this man. Because on the inside, I was nervous. I was like, I don't know what a shake is. I hope he don't do nothing to me. So, to make a long story short, he looked at me and he said, Longmire, you is really crazy. You willing to warm up Boo Boo and P? I said, yes, and throw it on you because guess what? You might wet me up, but I leave at 10 o'clock. You, my friend, you don't take a bath until 6 in the morning. So this is the chance you taking. To make a long story short, y'all, I thank God that did not happen. And I was terrified. But everybody needs a job. Like and subscribe. Real Conversations with Elle.